my friends. Today I think is not a lot of us, because it's a summertime. A lot of people on the holidays or plan to do so. They have plans, but now they are me. So we're gonna start the presentation. We're gonna talk a lot about the products of the fund, more information about it, what can we offer to the investor, what we have, and why the investors should be happy about it. So, because of that, be aware, I'm gonna start the presentation, and we go on. I must say right now that if you have any questions, you can write them in the chat, or write on the presentation, and when we go to the question and answer section, I will answer them. So please remember your questions and write them. Right now, I turn on the presentation. Please tell me, do you see it and can you hear me clearly? Everything's fine? Please be active in chat. Okay, everything's fine. Once again, welcome to the presentation ProfiXone Capital. Welcome to the quantum world. Today is gonna be the presentation exactly about the products of ProfiXone Capital. Also a little bit about the business concept. And right now we're gonna start from it. So, the business concept of ProfiXone Capital contain 4 parts. First one, it's ProfiXone Brokering, the brokering company ProfiXone, the token Fix One, token Fix Gold, and ProfiXHome. ProfiXHome is a program about real estate, and the main thing, the heart, it's ProfiXone Capital, the heart of the project, of our investment fund. And we already celebrate the anniversary of the ProfiXone Capital. It was really great, and we glad to be a part of the history of this project, of this fund. And we only get started. So, now let's take a look about the concept. What's the concept give to you? What does it mean by the maximum level of transparency and stability? Firstly, there's tools for every investor. In every project must be some tools and understanding what these tools gives to you and what's the project itself offer to you. The first is the control of the work of the fund. Every investor know what exactly fund do, and this is very important, and we're gonna talk about it on the next slides. The second is the control of the movement of the funds. It is also important that anyone in any company, especially they do not understand how the money is movement. There you can see it. Control of the income. This is also very important because you understand how much income a company get. Investor must know from where this money come to us, come to the fund, come to the project. And also, the final is control of the capitalization. Every investor must check the capitalization to make sure that the money is in the fund. Everything is open, transparent. We have studied the information in details and also figured out how much income we can get on the financial market. So now we can share this information to understand with you how can you make money with us. And let's get started from a little history, from what ProfiXone Capital started. In short, because I know that a lot of people already know this story, but if you do not know, please check other records where we talk about it in more advance. So, in origin of our fund, our project is our system. and we're gonna talk about this system a lot. The first time I got acquainted with the system in 2017, I meet the guy who created the system, and I want to test it individually, myself. When the test is over, I create a team with my friends, with people I know, to create a test project to make sure that the system works. And on the testing stage, we already know that there's gonna be a lot of difficulties, obstacles, but it's because the market, the business is large, and for most it's unknown. But we understand that there's gonna be problems. And on the testing stage, we understand that the market didn't change a bit. Everyone just wanna make money. And we decide from that moment to create everything in that way, that we in control. So we understand that everything that was done, it's done by ourselves. And the main interest is the mechanism that I showed you before in the start about the ecosystem, the concept. We start to develop it. And the first main mission that we want to do is to create our own brokerage company, because there's problems when you work with different brokerage company. So this was our main first mission, to create our own brokerage company. But what's the main benefits from this? We're going to talk only about the most powerful of that. It's the total technical control. The deposits, the withdrawal, the traders' accounts, everything. And the second benefits is, as I said before, it's control of the traders' accounts and other things. Every trader under our control in system itself. This is very important to minimize the risks. And the third is the reliability of the capital control. Every move that we do, you can see. Every investor really needs to know where his money invested. It's the sign of reliability. This is one of the most factors of the transparency for everyone. And this is a great factor for investor, because he understands that since we have a control over the traders, over everything, it's the minimal risk for him and for us. But when we create our own brokerage company, we didn't stop here. There's a second task for us. We just want to move on. It's create our own trader headquarters. Because when we test the system, there's only one man who work on it. And this is very, very hard to work alone, because you need to 24 hours sit and look at the monitor and the indicators. And when the market try to play games with you, it's even harder. You can't even just look away for a second, but we have done this task. We create the trader headquarters. Right now there's 15 traders that work every day, 7 days per week, 24 hours. We divided them into groups and shifts, and therefore every trader work on their shift. They calm, they can rest without worrying, there's no psychological pressure, as they work according to clear system. And the main thing, the investor understand that we have control even over the traders. Because in other companies, there's a big problem when the company work with traders. They do what? They search for a trader, give him an account, and give him full control. Every single key for him. He is in charge, he is in command. What kind of deal he opened or closed. This is control in the hand of a trader. In our project, the situation is different. We are in control. We are teaching the trader how to work with our system. Not he teach us, we teach him. This is one great thing for investor, because we minimize risk while doing this. Because we understand the system, what we need to do to make money with the system. Because we have a control, the audit of the traders, and everything can be checked by investor. This is very great thing that we have control the headquarters of the traders, and they didn't have any pressure. The benefits of this is that we have a team that work on a system. Not just one man, but a team. Distribution of risk, risk reduction, removal of psychological pressure, as I said before. This is very important. And if someone say to you that when a trader takes charge or the company is the same thing, it's not the same thing. We just make a comparison. When you give someone something and he decides what to do, or when you give someone the system and you decide what to do, not him. So the third task we have is we need to show and prove the real work of the fund, because we have the trader headquarters, we have the brokerage company, and now we need to prove it. But the main problem not to prove it, but the problem is everything in this world can be bought. Any statistic, any paper, anything. And not just in financial world, if you know what I mean. The market, it's work like that. It's financial. And anyone deep in their souls understand that anything can be bought for money. And if everything in this world can be faked, how can we prove to people that we didn't buy the fake paper or something like that? It should be clear to investors that we make money for real, and we find that too. We talk about it a lot, and it can be faked, it can be bought. It's live broadcast. Every single trader, every single step is in live broadcast. It's a unique. In the world, no one use it. Maybe in the future some company will take this tool for their own good. But for now, on next step, through the broadcast, we want to prove to people that we work on the market, that we make money, that we do something. We broadcast all our work, every single account where we trading, so you can see all the money, all the deals, all on our official site. The page translations, live broadcasts. Every single one of you, in any moment, like in 2 a.m. or you can just go and see yourself, see the faces of the traders, how they work. They work of shifts, and you can all just watch it. So you will just prove it through the live broadcast. The next task that we have, since we have all the package, is the brokerage company, the trader headquarters, and we can prove our work through the broadcast. We have tool that can be faked. Right now we need to raise in capital. The main thing, it's a financial. And there was a question. How can we did it so everyone can understand it? We can go on any way that other companies do, like attract bloggers, celebrities buying license or others, but we decide to go the other way. The way that should give anyone the understanding of how transparent the work here. It must be understandable, so every investor can just himself see it. How many money in a project, what kind of deals are in the market, what tools are used, and one of these tools also can be faked. It's a blockchain. I think no one can argue with that. It's a financial technology. It's a place where you can't fake anything. You can see the transaction, it's completed, and it's done. That's all. You can't do anything with this. And the final task we have is to create then our own token fixed one. We have a system. We have not just the system that we see right now. We test this system through years. How exactly it works and is it even worth it? Then, when we see the full picture, we understand that we can use it, that everyone can use it. So, once again, we have a system, we have brokerage company, we have trader headquarters, we have tools that prove our work, and right now we have a tool to attract more capital. So we use the blockchain to prove people that we work transparent. But why this token was created? Most of the people do not understand and just compare this token with other tokens of different companies. This is not that kind of token that's going to be listing on kind of a market. It's not going to be listing. It's not a token of that kind. We're not going to do anything with it. His mission is to show the transparent of all financial transactions. Through this token, we can attract capital. Only through this token, we can show you the capitalization of how much money we received. Because there's a smart contract, there's transactions, there's 500 million tokens, and you can check how much tokens go through smart contract, how is the cost of the token, and see the capitalization. The second benefit is for the reliability of the system work, because it's more faster when you do it through blockchain, through the tokens. And it's understandable, but this is your money. Why didn't we just take USDT and use it like a stablecoin? Just to control. Firstly, through stablecoin, none of you can check the capitalization of our fund. Because the wallets of USDT can be different, the link can just be lost. How many money you received from what kind of source and others. Through our system, you can just check it. Also, for transparency of all financial operation, I already said about it. This is not an ordinary token, this is a unique token. And this token will not go listed on some kind of a market. It's not going to be traded or anything. This is just proof our work and transparency of financial transactions of the fund. So you can just check everything through blockchain. Okay, next. Since we understand for what purpose ProfiXone token was created, now the advantages of ProfiXone token. This is the first product, ProfiXone token. Through this token, we can attract investment, and the investors get income through that token. The token profitability is 64.4% per year. It's 1% per week. And the investor, if he has ProfiXone token, get always 1% per week, regardless of the market situation. If the Bitcoin going up or down, he get 1% per week. It doesn't matter what's on the market. And this number doesn't take from nowhere. The 1%, we check the statistic from a previous year, and 1% it's the most accurate number that we can provide for people with our headquarter of 15 traders. 24 hours work. If we follow the system clearly, we can provide this percent for the investors. This token was created on a base of Ethereum. It's ERC20. The token was started 15 May 2021. What does the token provide? What kind of benefits? Firstly, it's 1% per week, and it can be changed. It's in smart contract. The second benefit, your money is always available. The main thing that makes us different from others. We do not block your money. We do not tell you that you buy the ProfiXone token today and after a year when you list on a market you can sell it. No, it's your money and you can take it. You can use it anytime. They are available 24 hours. Okay, another really important aspect. You can sell the ProfiXone token only back to company. it goes back only to the company. You don't need to think on which kind of market you need to sell it, to who you need to sell it to get your money. You have only one way. Just sell it back to the company. It's very important that you understand that you have a button where you can just set it on sale and the company must buy it. It's right in agreement. If you didn't read it, go and read it in the main back office. It's 357 article where the company guarantee that it buy the token at the market price. It's in agreement. It's really important. You 100% sure that you can sell this token and get the money. Maximum it's 24 hours. And you get USDT back. It's clear and simple. Why can we provide it? Because the money that we receive from you, we send it to the work, and after time, after a month, for example, you want to withdraw it, we already make profit for ourselves, for you also, so we can just buy the token for the market price, and that's all, without any problems. Of course, guarantee of the buying the token. Only for a market price. It's in agreement. Just read it. So you don't need to worry about it. And there's no way you could manipulate the system. Because some people in other companies may buy tokens and send it to someone. If we didn't use the system where only you can send and get tokens, the people can just sell it to other people. And there's where the system just broke, if we choose this way. But if you want your money, just be kindly and sell our tokens back. And then, when we receive the tokens, you receive USDT and we sell this token to someone else. Okay, next. How does the fix one token will grow in short? Just give me a moment. The most important in the whole token, it's how to ensure this growth. Some people say, okay, there's token, there's grow 1%, there's smart contract, and it can be changed. You need to understand that this token does not depend on supply and demand or the market. It's just programmed to have a grow 1%. And we take responsibility to provide this 1% with money for you, for investors. And how does it happen? Firstly, you can make sure that we provide this 1%. But how? Through the live broadcast. This token provided through the work of our traders. So if someone wants to make sure how it provided, you just need to go on the website and you can see the traders, you can see the trader account, you can see the transactions and see how much on a deal in plus or minus it was closed. And it can be faked. If you watch the broadcast right now and you see that the last deal in minus and it's closed in minus, we can't say that we closed in plus because you saw that it was closed in minus. That's the main point of the live broadcast. It's most trustworthy method that you can check and see that we tell the truth. This was the first. And the second one is we make the source of profitability to provide 1% per week. That's our responsibility. But there's others expenses. But nevertheless, we fulfilled our responsibility. The whole year, 2021. And other people that was, for example, on the anniversary of the fund, they confirm that after whole year, 64.4% per year income is true. And if in 2021 these people have $100,000, after a year in 2022 they have $164,400 $400. And this is a fact. And the people can confirm it. In chat, if someone have this situation, please, reactions in chat, 10 pluses and other things, so that people understand that this is true. Okay, let's go on to the next one. We need a conclusion. What we have done for this time. We have a unique system that worked for 3 years before it officially started. So right now it's 5 years of work, 2022. That's proof that we make money. That system is useful. The second, we create the brokerage company for our safety, for minimal risk, and so we can control everything. Everything to minimize the risk and to make it more transparent for the investors. Third, we create the headquarters of traders, and now there's 15 traders. We create our own token that make the transparent vision of how the fund works with the money of the investors. And we didn't just take responsibility for the growth that we provide for the token, but we also take responsibility for taking back the token, buying it from you for the market price. And the seventh, your money is always available. No one is blocking your money. So this is our first product. And if you have any questions about the Swan token, please ask. And right now, I'm gonna answer them. If there's no question, we will continue. This is presentation of the first product and the history of the company. A little about how it was created, from what we started, the Swan product, the business concept, and other things. If you have any questions, just ask. Perhaps you think that that's all. There's a cool product, there's understandable, it's clear, and that's all. But there's one limit. Not about the amount, because it's a cryptocurrency. If it was bank transfer, maybe there's what max limitation that like 100,000 for a transaction. But since a cryptocurrency, if you can, you can do one transaction, send any amount. There's only one condition, that is more like a goal. We need to sold 500 million tokens for 60 months. When we done this task, then fund will be closed for any external investment. No one will have opportunity to join the fund. Think about it as you want, but you need to enter as fast as you can. And eventually you will see it for yourself, because everyone see that the more time is passed, the more things is happening. That make clear that anyway it's gonna happen. And no one will have an opportunity to invest in ProfiXone if they not already in a fund. No, we can't. If I will be honest, my team will be agreed with me. We're tired from sit and worrying every time, risk every time to lost everything, to see the minus in orders. Just think about it. 2% in week. It's not 64%. It's 120% per year. This is important to be honest, and 1% per week it's more like more likely to make it every time, every year. Fund will be working silent. Money like the silence. So defined in silence, peace in mind. Those who believe, those invest. Okay, but this is not the end. Now we're gonna talk about another product of the ProfiXone. And also we talk at the start about guarantee. Those who are first watch it, there's a term, guarantee, and a lot of people using it, like for me, before I and my team start this project, when I talk with the big investors, if they don't want to talk or they want to me to get out, they just say about guarantee. Can you give me a guarantee? Is there any guarantee? And that's all, because there's no guarantee. It's not exist in financial world. But that was before we entered the market. No one did it, but we have done it. The first one who offer you a guarantee, a physical guarantee for the whole amount of investment. Just think about it. A lot of people do not understand that there's a people, a company, the fund that can give you a guarantee. And this guarantee, it's the second product. Fixed gold token that gives you a physical guarantee, 100%. And we do not talk about that you invest the required amount and receive 30% guarantee of the investment. No, you receive 100%. But how it's work? Firstly, what's the token? This token also programmed to grow, but not 1% per week, 0.72% per week. You ask me why? Because you receive a guarantee, but it's less in income, and it's fair, because the guarantee you receive in jewelry. And I want to dispel any myth about that jewelry is don't need anyone. Firstly, just think about it. Like 10 years, 20 years ago, your grandma have a necklace from brilliants or diamonds, and if 10 or 20 years ago it cost certain amount of money, nowadays it's cost the same or even more, because it's a unique product. It's a gold, it's a jewelry. We're not just giving you a physical guarantee like paper. We give you a unique product. The product that always have a cost, a great cost. This is important for you to understand. Why do you need jewelry? Just think about it, that you receive a guarantee for a whole amount of your investment. And this product do not lose in value. Maybe you will not sell it for the same price for the first 6 months. But if you will sell it after a year or more, it will be cost more. It's 100%, because the more time has passed, the less diamonds, gold in the world, and the price for them is increasing. Maybe if you will receive a guarantee today and try to sell it at the same day, maybe you will find the people who will buy it. But this is a possibility. Anyway, if we're gonna talk about the token, the annual income is 43.15% per year and 0.73% per week. There are 250 million tokens. The start was on 4 September and previous year, and the minimum deposit is $5,000. Because there's no interest or point to make a guarantee for $1,000. If you're really scary to invest $1,000 without guarantee, then okay, you can get a guarantee for $5,000. And this investment will grow. You will get your income and also guarantee. There's 12 months lock for the deposit after it's done. If in first product you get access to your money right away in any day, then there's a 12 months lock. Why? Because you receive a guarantee and you receive it right away in your hand, not after a year. And if you receive a guarantee and you can just withdraw all your deposit in one day, that is a stupid move for us. Really stupid. So there's a guarantee that you receive, and we working with your money, and you also receive a percentage and the income. 43% per year. That's the first token in the world that gives you a guarantee. That's right, and I will talk about it a lot. Investment without risk. And every man who asks you about guarantee, you can honestly say yes, there's a guarantee. Not just words, but real thing. Physical guarantee that you receive in a way of jewelry. Currently we have 4 locations that you can just go to the jewelry shop and get a physical guarantee. Those partners who was in Dubai on anniversary can confirm that. That we went to our partner in Dubai because we have 1 location in Dubai, the 2nd location in Turkey, 3rd location in Romania, and 4th location in Kazakhstan. So you can go for yourself and see it, your eyes, and no one forces you to buy the jewelry that we want. You can go and see every kind of jewelry. All what you want for a guarantee, you can get. Yes, I want for this amount of money, this guarantee. Just in this place, you can invest and get it. This is yours. This is your property. This is great. And of course, another benefit for us is that we cover another field, the field of jewelry. And in short words, we're gonna talk about how it works. I really want you to understand in details so you can clearly see it. So, the investor that invests $10,000, what is happening? $10,000 depleted, 30% go to gold fund and 70% go to you. The gold fund giving you the jewelry that costs $10,000. This is very important. Not the 30% of the cost, not 20, 100%. For $10,000 deposit, you receive $10,000 jewelry. And you don't need to return it. It's your property now. What is happening with 70%? Since you received the guarantee, 70% it's going to your account. It's a fixed gold token on a cost of 70%. And your money will work every time, even these 12 months that is locked. And after these 12 months, they will give you 43.15% of income. If we combine this income and your guarantee, you will receive $10,020 after 12 months. And don't forget, you still have a guarantee. It's not just lost or gone. And you have several choices what to do with this money. You can repeat the process again. Deposit $10,000, receive a guarantee, 70% going in your account, and for the 12 months it's locked. Or you can just withdraw all the money, you will have on your hands the money and the guarantee, that is the jewelry. And the third one, it's you will deposit this money from fixed gold token to fixed Swan token. And you receive 1% per week and you have a guarantee. After a year, you receive more money. And you have a guarantee, so there's no risk at all. And you make money 1% per week. Always. This is a strategy. And if you use that strategy for 36 months, you receive clearly 7.5% of the pure income. And about that, we will talk every Sunday on the webinars, about how it's possible. And it's really simple. On the first year, you deposit on the fixed gold, you receive a guarantee. On the second year, you convert the fixed gold to fixed Swan. And after 2 years, you receive 170%. Plus 100% from the first year, and you have 270%. It's a pure income because you have a guarantee also on your hand. And if we divide 270%, for 36 months, you will have 7.5% per month. It's a math. Maybe someone do not understand, but it's a fact. It's numbers. You can use the strategy and have an income. The pure income without risk, because you have a guarantee, as I said before. I think that everything is clear now. If you have any questions, please write them in chat. But we're gonna move on. We have another product. We talk about the Swan token that give you 1% per week. We talk about the fixed gold, 0.72% and guarantee. And also we have ProfiXone Capital Fund. It's a program for about real estate, where you can buy the real estate for crypto. Not just buy it, but buy it with benefits. Benefits up to 30%. You can buy it with the Swan token. And about this token, we talk every Tuesday, presentations. If you want to know about it in details, about objects, you can check the presentations, recording, if you can't go on the live presentations. But the main point is that you can get real estate when you buy it with investing. We have real estate in Spain, in Cyprus, Northern Cyprus. If you really want real estate on Northern Cyprus, you can just go through this program. 6 months your money will work. After 6 months, the company will give you the profit that you can use to pay up to 30% of the amount, the initial payment. And from this $100,000, if you invested, you get the profit that you can also use to pay up the full amount of the property. And you have the real estate in Northern Cyprus, for example, and you also have an account with tokens. This is really interesting program. Okay, let's move on. Questions? Can I get this jewelry in Russia? You can get it in Kazakhstan. We have an agreement with the other shops of jewelry, so if you can go to Kazakhstan, or maybe you can use this site, Apple Diamond, that's the big company, factory jewelry, that you can go on their website, choose your jewelry. If we contact the manager and ask them that they have this kind of jewelry for guarantee, if they not, then you need to wait a little. There's going to be a personal order, but anyway, you receive your guarantee. In the future, I guess we will have other partners in Russia as well. Okay, next. About real estate, we'll talk more on Tuesday webinars, or you can check the records. Let's go to conclusion. How much tools for the investor is offered by the fund? It's the products. First products is Swan token that give you more than 60% in a year, exactly 64% is the maximum profit, and the money is available every time. The second product is fixed gold token that give you 43% in a year and full guarantee of your investment. Also, there's other guarantee for you, not physical, but in other aspects like transparency. You can see the broadcast, you can see the deals, the agreement about we must buy the tokens from you and other things. We can just didn't buy the tokens back from you. This is factors that you should see as a guarantee, but if it's not enough, you can you can invest in gold token and receive a physical guarantee. It's gonna be your guarantee, your personal property, and it's ProfiXone Capital and fixed gold, of course. And the third, it's ProfiXone Capital Fund. It's real estate for the Swan token with the profit 25-30%, and of course you receive the access to your money and real estate as well. You can use this money as you want. Do you quantum jump with ProfiXone Capital? With these products, you can surely do that. And we continue to develop it. And everyone who does now will feel this jump as well. In the end, I want to make a conclusion again about the benefits of the investors who work with ProfiXone Capital. What does their fund offer? There's a lot of moments. Like a unique opportunity to increase your capital, like a team of experienced traders from different countries, like trading on the wallet, fund and crypto markets, currently is a crypto market, like strategy of control that is demonstrated in a live broadcast, the control and audit of risks under the management of the fund. We doing a lot in that way. We talking about the control under the management of fund. Really, there's a lot of that has happened in that way, and this is really important. This is our number one priority, and also transparent relationship between us and investors and also partners. Everyone can confirm that who was with us on any events like anniversary, who meet me personally. We always try to be connected to help to make everything better. This is all transparent relationship. If there's any questions, there's a section of questions and answers. Everyone can write their questions in chat. If there's any questions, please just ask. We have maybe 5 minutes for this section. After that, 2 minutes for any news that actual that's really important, and then we're going to relax. So if there are any questions, please ask. We have a time. Yes, there's gonna be a recording and it will be published on our channel. Yes, Alexander, thank you for these words. Yes. About agreements, they are here, but they are ready. But the question is when we sign it. About the real estate in Turkey, we already have an agreement, and the objects are preparing for investors. We have a site. This is going to be different for Profix Home, and right now we filling it with the content. Every objects were in Northern Cyprus. Also, there's going to be a list of real estate in Turkey, but they're going to need a time to show it. It's going to be Istanbul in the first priority, maybe Antalya for a start, but also they're going to be expanding. Any questions? No questions. Okay, friends, let's get to the news. First, it's Kickstarter. I published the news on a private channel, also on a public. I explained that Kickstarter as a project, as an idea, it's be here, but with the time it's going to be developed and grow. Where on the certain period we're gonna use the insight information on the analytic channels. This insight will be not like once per week, per month. It's gonna be at the exact moment when something's happened, when we receive something and understand that it's useful and we can use it. We will tell you about it. I mean, the project, as I said, is still there, but tokens of the Kickstarter is not published because I don't want. I'm not kind of a man who just creates something because I can, like a new token, a new product. It's not working like that. I firstly, on a certain time, want to understand how useful this project for us, how much people will make money from it, and I understand with the time that there's no base where the people can make money as like as we talk about it with other investors. So fixed started token will be, but I always trying to make things good. So those people who invest a lot of money on Kickstarter, especially those who invest really big money, who buy the tokens for $2,000, there's two different options. Those who invested in Kickstarter, you can receive your money back, or you can wait and receive more beneficial from a new project that's going to be connected with NFT. There's going to be a different article in the news about that. We ourselves want to make sure that people who invested in the Kickstarter, who invested $2,000, maybe right from the start receive NFT. There's going to be two different collections. So in any way, just believe that it's gonna work and it's give you more money that if you receive it from token start, because it just will be the ordinary token that everyone create, and these tokens will just drop down as soon as they will be published. I am not agree with that. So because of that, it's gonna be useful for everyone, and we're gonna make a Zoom when the NFT project or presentation of it will be ready for start. We will sit here and talk about it individually with everyone, especially with every one of you. That's right, the Kickstarter. So if you understand, please make a feedback. And we go next. I want to make an announcement. Since we talk about NFT, and the next week I preparing the presentation about the NFT project. It's going to be the first presentation that connected with the NFT project. I will tell you what is it, how it's going to work, what kind of NFT, how can you get it, what kind of benefits it's give you. Everything going to be explained in the presentation. It's going to be ready after a few days. On Wednesday, Thursday, and I will check the chats, the average channels, because these webinars I will provide it, and you will understand everything about the NFT project. Okay, next we will launch, if I can say so, the other direction. We're gonna work more close with our investors, with our partners, as they ask the questions that we don't understand how this work, how to say something right about the fund. So we're gonna start, I may say, the broadcasts. Maybe it's gonna be me or someone else, if I am not available. And you will ask absolutely any questions, and you will receive answers. On a Monday, you can just make announcement on the calendar. We will tell you about every news on the market, what's going on the financial market in the world, and what's on the week what was done in ProfiXone. Also, on Thursday, there's going to be a presentation of the company. Maybe also on the week I will make a common presentation on some different themes article where you can also be a part to say what the privileges of the ProfiXone benefits, how is it different from other projects, what the difference of fixed one and fixed gold. Something that you should understand every partner and every investor of ProfiXone. This is very important for us. We can't be compared with anyone in financial means and others because we have something that they're not, and if we don't know what is our weapon, so we can't even compare it. And the main thing is that everyone can confirm that we have that unique feature. And our mission is not to make 1 million just people. Our main mission is bring together the great people in financial mean that understand what is investigation, what's the market, what's the 64% per year, how much is that. So please always check the chats, the channels. We'll be step by step going closer to our goal. For every partners in Sunday evening we will create the channel where every partners can talk unofficial in common mood. Some work with questions and answers, something that come up on this week. What kind of obstacles you face. As a partner that have experience is gonna be with me, and the partner we will gonna be every Sunday on 7 or 9 p.m. we still not sure, but we can bring together as many people as we want to be ready to new things, to new plans, new goals, new work on the new week. That's very interesting news. So the next, about the education. A lot of people asking because a lot of people was a part of a promotion that received the access to a promotion education on the meeting with the partners and investors. We plan to start it on July, but because of the situation in the world, and also since it's a summer, a lot of people just go in their homes, their countries. So we decided to a little delay it, so it's gonna be on the start of August, maybe on the start of September, when we will announce the date at the start. Everyone will be sure and hear this date. So be ready. It's gonna be interesting. Something that we bring together from the whole summer. A lot of updates. And of course there's gonna be different speakers that are gonna be teaching you and talk to you. The next one, something that we talk about a lot, that the minimal deposit will be increased. I can officially say that we should do that in this month, but we decided that the summertime will be also an extended time when you can purchase the minimum. It's $1,000. We need to test everything, and you need to test the project. But after that, the minimal deposit will be increased. What about the amount, I can't say right now, but we will say it right before the September. But be sure it's not gonna be $2,000 or $3,000. So please speed up, hurry. Some people who still thinking, still watching, you need to take a place in the company, in our hearts. Because when the minimal deposit will increase, it's gonna increase for fixed one and fixed gold either. And I talk about everything. Every moment I also said before, soon there will be a news for NFC about applications for phone, cards, bank cards. There's final negotiations. Everything I talked before, so not to repeat myself, there's happening and we going just fine. And we still starting projects before the deadline. So if you have any other questions, please ask. I'll be glad to answer them. If there are any questions, I want to end this suffering for something or someone. Anyway, thank you all for your attention, for your time. That's a unique ProfiXone Capital. I just want to say it's a unique opportunity for everyone to change your life, life of your loved ones. This is something that you can recommend your friends, because everything that we do it for people. We prove, even not on words, but on actions. We're trying to do our best, and I want you to do the same. I want to ask you, not try to do something bad, to cheat or dig in the system, try to cheat on it. Everything, it's really good. So even if you done something, we will know about it. So please do not even try. Don't even think about it, that you can do something sneaky. Everything is stably, transparent, and for a long time, long term. So since there are no questions, yes, thank you all for these kind words. Oh, Vladimir, thank you. Yes, thank you. Greetings. Glad to hear you. Okay, friends, thank you all for your actions, for being a part of this. Everything is gonna be great. Have a great day. Please stay in tune with our channels, with our news. Invite people so they can hear us, what we do, how we do. Have a great day. Bye bye. See you later.